with Seam not being able to go to the Major 4, they weren't able to practice with him for a while, you know, and he, because I talked to him on a pretty much daily basis. Like, he was telling me, yeah, dude, it sucks because I want to play and he's not practicing. There's not eights or anything like that. So not only are they kind of getting out of the rhythm because now they're putting in time with Decimate, but also Seam's kind of out of rhythm because he's not getting those reps that he needs, that every other team, every other player in the league's getting. But also, in New York, we saw kind of the honeymoon period in the beginning, and they looked really good. I saw a stat on the COD Reddit actually the other day. After they lost, I think it was to Toronto when they got 3-0'd, their record from when they first picked up Hydra, it's night and day. They've regressed in every single game mode. And so I don't think this is necessarily just something out of left field. Seam not being able to play definitely hurt them, and it showed even more how many issues they actually have.
I mean, obviously, I think that the tech issues played a part in it, whatever. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they still got to play every map and every round together.
They got lucky, if anything. They had defense for 11.
They were down 2-0. They brought it back to a map 5, and
yeah, they should have had offense.
Lost. And they were still, and they should have had offense, and they were still up in the map 5. Like, all the excuses in the world don't change the facts of what was happening. People were playing fine, right? I believe if anyone was struggling, it was Clay. It wasn't Clay like one and something, like, you know what I mean? Like, all the excuses in the world don't matter. They just didn't clutch up. They didn't clutch up. They didn't win. And whenever that happens, you see NYSL. I know they've dealt with stuff, but they're really good at going to social media right after anything happens and like crying, just plain and simple. And it's just
or
facts.
crying during a tech break.
Or crying after they
win.
Who
are you talking about?
After they lose.
Who are you talking about?
I said NYSL. I'm not talking about anyone.
I mean, there's other
and obviously some of those things on there are legitimate, right? The things that they're complaining about are true. But when things are going well, it's always so night and day. Like, you just lost a close match. That's it. And at the end of the day, you clutch. It happened. And it happens, and it's close. But you did. And the whole like ace out of rhythm thing, true for sure. But then we also had an extra week. So then an extra week of practice to get back into rhythm, right? Like, if anyone's out of rhythm, like Slasher would have been out of rhythm. He didn't play for months. John was in the challengers, you know what I mean? I guess that they always stay in rhythm. They play every
Slasher builds robots, though. You know what I'm saying? He probably is a lot quicker getting back into it.
Builds robots so he can angry
Draza is the definition of having to be out of rhythm. This guy doesn't know if he's going to play or not. He just shows up and
or what gun he's got to use.
What role he's going to use, exactly. So things happen to everyone. It's like, but you just have to deal with it. And NYSL has to bounce back.